Hi guys, it's Erik-Weisz with another interesting French lock. It's the Pollux 5 in this cute little format. Here's the fancy key. Works perfectly. And for picking, I will use these two simple tools. They are made from a wire holder like this. So it doesn't take very much to create them. And let's see what it takes to pick it open. I have to make sure that the pins are always springy, because these are tapered, so I have to set them multiple times. This one was binding first. Now this is binding. And this one is binding, and little core rotation I felt. Some more core rotation. Now this is binding heavily. Still, oops, I lost something, I think. This is binding now again. Now this. I think it's the tensioner now that holds us back. And there we go. I turn this only one step further. As you can see, it's clearly picked, because if I go on and do the 360, it's not much more difficult, because now even there's one pin less to pick. But because there are short key pins and short drivers, it may happen that the springs cross the shear line and get damaged. So I will leave it at that and show you what's inside. First I thought this one was unguttable, but then I noticed that these are actually grub screws, so that we can remove them, and then everything could slide out this way. But I will only remove this part, because that's the one I picked. And the other one should look quite similar. So here's the scrub screw. That's the pinning tray. And that here. There's another pin inside. Hopefully it will come out. Let's see. It's a bit difficult sometimes. There it is. Sorry for the noise. And now this part slides out easily. And that's quite interesting, because it's kind of a self-contained cylinder. It could easily be exchanged. So now the key doesn't work any longer, because I turned it one step further. So we have to take that out. This should be easy. It's a bit pressed in, so it's not completely easy, but also should not be too difficult. There we go. We could also use the key, of course. And now maybe the pins and springs fall out a bit, but I think it doesn't matter. We can see what happens. These are the springs in the back piece, and there you can already see that the springs in their normal position reach across the shear line. Let's take these drivers out. And there's also one or two key pins that came out already, but we will rearrange that in a minute. So nothing special about the inner housing. And as you can already see here, the driver and the key pin together do not reach the shear line in some cases. And this is where the springs get damaged if you turn it further. So this was another driver. Let's insert the key pins again to make sure they are at the right position, which is, this was the wrong orientation. They should be with the tapering on the bottom, because that's what makes picking a bit more difficult. And now we can take them out in turn. Let's take this as number 1. Maybe take that one. Number 1. Number 2. 3, 4, and 5. And otherwise nothing special about this one. I think I can leave the springs inside here. And now for the drivers. The shortest should be with the longest key pin, of course. Oops. So I think this arrangement should be correct. And let me show you once more what I meant with the too short combination of driver and key. If I take the shortest key pin, insert it in one chamber, and then I also take the shortest driver and insert it in the same chamber. This is what happens if the core is partially turned. Then the spring would reach inside here, and so would cross the shear line. And you would be able to rotate it, but we would take part of the spring with us, which is not good for the spring, of course. So let's put that out again. Yeah, but that's, I think, about all. And I hope this was interesting for you and you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye-bye.